Hi, my name is Benjamin Katz and welcome back to the 48 State Ice Cream Review, where today I'm at Moo's Gourmet Ice Cream in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, trying the two flavors, Zonkers Stout and Wild Huckleberry. Let's get started with the Zonkers Stout. I've had a Guinness ice cream and it was similar, but this Zonkers Stout is a lot better. Respectfully to Guinness, there's a certain creaminess that comes from not just the dairy. Apparently this is an award-winning stout from a local brewery, which I absolutely love to see. And there's a lot of good complexity to the flavor. It's caramely, it's sweet, but it also has those sort of alcoholic notes that dumb down some of that extra sweetness. It's a well-balanced flavor, and the texture is superb for an alcoholic flavor. You know, usually with an alcoholic flavor, you're getting a little bit extra iciness. You're not getting the same ability for smooth creaminess, but this is kind of nailing it. The texture is a bit crumbly, but it melts in the mouth beautifully, and the overall vibe is very good. I do think I'm going to go to Jackson Hole Brew Pub after this and get a glass, because this is a delicious ice cream flavor, and it's making me feel like maybe the beer itself is worth going for. Let's move next to the Wild Huckleberry. Just beautiful, purple berry color, and you very clearly see there is pulp and seeds mixed all in. So, apparently it's locally harvested, and I'm hoping it's gonna be good. I'll be damned. Again, with a flavor that's typically hard to get the texture right for, with berries being so water dense, I'm not getting any texture issues whatsoever. In fact, it's melting in the mouth beautifully. I would not say the mouthfeel is velvety or smooth in any case, but the way the texture is just goes beyond what I'm used to in an ice cream. Apparently, Moo's Gourmet Ice Cream uses all local, all natural, all whatnots, no preservatives or anything, and in this case, it really does show. Let's move next to the two flavors together and see what happens. I'm expecting good things, especially with the stout and the berry combos. I've always seen sort of these flavor combinations to work well. Let's see what happens. I mean, come on. It adds that refreshing berry, fruity vibe to the complex and rich stout. It's a match made in heaven, honestly. Although you do have to be 21 to get the flavor, so I can't recommend it for children. Any adults that are coming to Moo's Gourmet Ice Cream, get the combo. There are a lot of great flavors in the menu, but these might be the best ones. Not having experienced any of the other ones, but I don't know. I'm biased towards berry and complex flavors coming together to form a greater union. Now, as much as I'm raving about the ice cream, I do have to point to one critical flaw with Moo's Gourmet, which is that this double scoop was $11. I can excuse expensive ice cream. I can, especially for this quality and this variety, but $11 is a hard pill to swallow. Yes, we are in Jackson Hole, a very affluent area, very touristy, high rent prices. And of course the ice cream shop is using all natural ingredients, trying to be fully organic. All of the factors are playing together to make this double $11. But man, it's just a tough pill to swallow. Because while I do think that it's worth it, we have to consider the accessibility of ice cream. This is a luxury product. Ice cream, I feel, should be more for the masses. The shop is offering more than just ice cream. It's hot dogs and confectionaries and other sorts of knickknacks, but they're not using any of that to offset the cost of the ice cream, which I think is what having a non-dedicated ice cream parlor should be. If you're able to generate revenue from other streams, why keep the ice cream so expensive? It was a tough pill to swallow at Vendor Wins in Delaware. It's a tough pill to swallow in Wyoming at Moo's. And so that brings me to my closing thoughts. We're in the Tetons, right next to Yellowstone, in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, having some incredible gourmet ice cream for $11. That's really the one downside I can say. They're using compostable packaging. They gave me a wooden spoon. They're really going all in for the non-GMO, full organic, you know, healthiest version of ice cream you can be while still being absolutely mind-blowingly delicious. I can't get over the $11 though. If I am back in Jackson Hole, am I coming back here? 100%. This is some of the better ice cream that I've had with some of the best variety I've seen. There were over 30 flavors on the menu. Over half of them gave me pause and made me want to get it. I passed up on black licorice. I don't usually pass up on black licorice because I see it so infrequently, but the sheer variety and locality that is being offered is mind-blowing. If you can stomach the $11 for a double scoop, get it. If you can't, maybe adjust your expectations and come here anyway, because I think it's worth it. If you like this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing, or go to finefiltermarketing.com for more on the journey. Thank you.